I've already shuffled and we'll be going through the present time. We'll take a look at how your person is seeing you, how you see them. Then we'll talk about why it's happening. So, Taurus, for the present time coming up mid-May, 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups. So this 2 of Cups, it's showing romantic partnership. But it's not its only connotation. It can speak of balance, friendship, joy, sharing. Overall, this is a really good card to get in a reading. It says that things are likely to be going well, and you should be feeling more than usually loved, cared for, and content. Now, it's paired with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is a card about nostalgia. It's about looking back on how things used to be. It can be, but not always, connected with children or childhood. So it's important not to spend too much time and effort thinking about the good old days, because we all have happy memories to reflect on. But if we start to think that the best of all the years have gone by, then that can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So basically, coming up for the present time, 2 of Cups and 6 of Cups, is basically showing that it's showing that you're going to have an ideal partner, ideal person, or you're dealing with someone that's perfect for you. Some type of romantic love here. It could be proposal, marriage. The relationship you're in, it moves to the next level. This 2 of Cups is beautiful. It's a union, it's a harmony. Like I said, it's the ideal partner. And feeling more than usually loved. But you're going to be looking back. Or this could be someone that you're very familiar with. Yeah, because the 6 of Cups is about it can also be about the reappearance of a long lost love. So you know what? This is kind of vague here. So if we move on to the rest of the reading, we'll get more clarity. Okay, so we'll come back to these 2 cards. Now, if you're dealing with someone, your person sees you as Ace of Cups and the Magician. Ace of Cups is a very, very powerful card in the tarot. It relates to love, happiness, and affection. Like all the aces, it's about new beginnings, and it usually means love, but it can indicate new beginnings in other areas of your life. Things are looking up. People will respond to you with happiness, love, and goodwill more than usually. So you'll be feeling good about life in general. And this is also a great time to make friends. So it's paired with Magician. Alright, but for now, they see you as very warm with this Ace of Cups. Now, like I said, it's clarified with the Magician. The Magician is a card that signifies, again, new beginnings. You got a lot of new beginnings in this reading. New beginnings, great expectations with the Magician. It reminds us that we have the power to make a difference in our lives and in the greater of the world if we simply try to make it a point. So just know that you will not have it all handed to you on a plate, but you have the potential to have that plate and a lot of what's on it if you do the magic yourself. The Magician is all about action, so if you do nothing, you'll get nothing, and if you don't know what to do, then just make sure you're doing something, because anything will be better than nothing. In other words, if you don't try, you will not get. Okay, and so for this Magician, the Magician card, if there's some single Taurus out there listening, I know it's your birthday month, and if you're looking for someone right now, if if you want to meet someone new. Well, like I said, with this Magician card showing up in your reading, right now, someone out there somewhere is looking for you, just as you're looking for them. Whether or not you find them, it's going to depend on you. So make sure you're not sitting at home, which is basically all we can do these days. Make sure you're not sitting at home expecting Mr. or Mrs. Right to walk up your garden path and knock on your door, because we know that won't happen. So we can't get out much these days, but you could put yourself online. I know a lot of people don't like doing that, but what other way is the best? Well, the second best. Well, what other way is another way? We could meet a lot of people. So for you shy single Taurus out there, fix yourself up. Pretty up your face, pretty up your hair, put on some false eyelashes. Put yourself online, because, like I said, someone out there somewhere is looking for you, just as you're looking for them. So that was just a side note for single Taurus. But basically, they see you if you're dealing with someone. Ace of Cups, very warm. They see you as a very deep attraction. Okay? And because it's with the Magician card, they see you trying to manifest a lot of good things in this connection. So, because the Magician is about manifestation powers. Also, the Magician can be a trickster, can be strategic and planning. So they can also see you that way too. But on the flip side, there's warmth and deep attraction. Now let's move on over. And why don't we take a look at how you see them? You see them as the Moon card and Page of Wands. Now the Moon card, you could be feeling more psychic and intuitive than usual. It's important for you to trust your instincts and impressions when you get this card, even if you're not sure where it's coming from. Although, not that you need to be mistrusting, but it will be helpful for you to realize that when this card appears, it's possible that all is not what it seems. If you feel you cannot trust someone, then you probably cannot. Go with your gut instincts, and if you're waiting on news or an answer from someone, it may take longer than you would like for it to. So it's about trying to stay patient also. Trying to stay patient. So you see them as this Moon card. Moon card is about deception. Now let's clarify it, because it's paired with Page of Wands. Page of Wands is people that are warm, ambitious, friendly, usually high achievers. If it's not a literal person, it indicates the energy of easy distraction. So it's about trying to stay focused. Things you started some time ago, they're probably starting to come to life, starting to come to fruition. It can also show a need for new things, new adventures, new approaches, and new ideas. It's a positive energy. But we must supply the follow-through. With this card, messages of love and affection, they're likely to be coming towards you. Someone could be wanting to talk to you with love and affection. Could be by message, phone. So basically, you see them as this Page of Wands and Moon card. You're not sure if you can really trust what this person is saying, but they want to reach out to you. You see them as wanting to do this. They're the type of person that could be easily distracted, curious. They got a lot of passion to take action, but they also could be going in circles, because the page, when you hear that word in the tarot, it's about youth. It could be a student, someone younger than you, or maybe kind of immature. So being that it's with the Moon card, Like I said, you may not trust this person. They may feel like they're not saying how they feel. They could be, you feel like they're wearing a mask sometimes. And it could be just because they're a page. You see them as probably being, like I said, kind of immature. But there's passion there to take action toward you. So let's take a look at why it's happening. It's happening due to the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Now, the King of Swords, it stands for a powerful, forceful, opinionated man in your life. Now, he will, but not always, have hair on the darker end of the spectrum. You may be tempted to think only about how things affect you personally, particularly when this card does not represent a man in your life. So you might need to consider the feelings of others before you act. Like I said, this card is about a very forceful energy. This card is known as the Narcissist card. You may not be able to get this man in your life to change his mind or to do what you want. You may need to change something major about your behavior, thoughts, or expectations. But don't overextend your reach. Now, why it's happening is because someone could be very forceful and opinionated, and it feels like they overstep their bounds in this connection. And it's also happening because of the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands refers to a woman who has a lot of fire energy. She could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. When it's not referring to an actual person, it stands for getting a lot accomplished. It could be focused on work or career. It's very positive, uplifting energy. When it does stand for a woman or a person in your life, this person is a good friend. Solidly, 100% on your side. Even though this Queen of Wands, they seem a bit self-absorbed. So also, if you're trying to conceive and you get the Queen of Wands in a reading, it's one of the most positive signs there can be. So basically, why it's happening, King of Swords and Queen of Wands. So, like I said, someone is very narcissistic in this connection, and then we have someone who's a good friend, 100% on your side, trying to work hard, very determined about this connection, very confident. Yeah, the Queen of Wands knows her worth. But then we got this narcissist here who could be very arrogant. So basically, let's recap this reading so that we can get the full picture. Okay? So for the present time, the Lovers card, it's paired with the Six of Cups. Not the Lovers, but the Two of Cups is paired with the Six of Cups for the present time. Sorry about that. So there's some type of ideal partner, and it could be a past person coming back, or a past person you're dealing with the Six of Cups. There's a great harmony. There's a union here. There's a deep, deep connection. Romantic love. Or you could just be looking back on what you used to have with someone. But then, if you're dealing with someone, they see you as a new beginning with this Ace of Cups. They see you as love and happiness, very warm. There's a deep attraction. They see you having this for them. And they see you trying to manifest a lot in this connection as a magician. Or you could be planning, making a lot of plans and being strategic. That's how you see them, and that's how they see you, That's how they see you, the Ace of Cups and the Magician. Planning, strategic, trying to make things happen, and positive new beginnings. And then you see them as possibly being deceptive, wearing a mask, probably immature, but they're trying to reach out to you. Okay? With this Page of Wands and the Moon card. That's how you see them. And why it's happening is because there's a forceful energy. Someone, you could feel like someone's possibly overstepping their bounds. But then you've got someone that's very determined about this connection. And they could seem a bit self-absorbed, but they're confident that they could make this connection work with the Queen of Wands. So you got two different energies here. So you're saying your person is, you can't trust them. And I'm picking up that they are the one that is kind of forceful and arrogant and pushy. And so you figure them to be immature. You see this as immaturity. Yeah. And you're the Queen of Wands, Taurus. That's what I'm picking up. You're confident that you could fix this person. And a lot of people know that they cannot fix a narcissist. They're pretty fixed. They're stuck. Yeah. But you figure you could fix this. You're determined to fix this person, this narcissist. Even though you know that you feel like there's deception. They wear a mask. They overstep their bounds. They're pushy, forceful. And then you see them as immature, but you're determined to fix this person. Yeah, you're very determined. Because they see you as the magician. You're planning to make it happen. Yeah, you're determined to fix this narcissist. So they see you as this Ace of Cups. They see you having a real deep attraction for them. You really like this person, Taurus. You really like them, and they know it too. Yep, they see you planning. And then, like I said, you're the Queen of Wands there. Queen of Wands is very determined. Very determined. She's confident. So you're confident that you could fix this narcissist there. Even though he's got issues. Even though you got issues with them. Because, for the present time, we talked about this Two of Cups. And like I said, the Two of Cups, it's about an ideal partner. A union. It's a deep love. It has the potential to go to the next level. Marriage, proposal. So I'm picking up that this must be someone that you're very familiar with. Could be someone from your past. You're very comfortable with this person, even though they have narcissistic tendencies. But with the Six of Cups there, this could be someone that you're just real comfortable with. A lot of people can't relate to someone liking a narcissist or dealing with a narcissist, but you're very determined. Very determined. There's 3 cards in here that are saying you plan to make this work. And you're confident that you can fix this person. So, it could, like I said, it could be a past person that you've always wanted back in your life. Or it could be someone that you just feel like you've known before. So good luck with that, Taurus. Good luck with that. So this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope that this resonates. As you know, general readings, they do not always resonate with everyone. Then again, if you like this reading, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post my next reading. I'll also put a link below of personal readings if you want to try one of those. And there'll also be a link below of the extended version of this reading of how you both feel about the situation, what's in the near future for the two of you, how you see yourself, best case scenario, and what will happen between the two of you in the next few weeks. So Taurus, I did say happy birthday, but I'll say it again. I hope that you're having a great one and you're being safe out there. You're taking care of yourself during this crazy virus season. I hope that 2020 goes well for you. And like I said, I hope that you're enjoying your birthday. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back again. And maybe the next, 4 or 5 days, I'll have another reading for Taurus. And if this one didn't resonate with you, maybe the next one will. So I hope to see you then. And once again, thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you have a great day.